All right. So I got 3 questions for you. Number 1, do you work remotely? Number 2, do you hate your city? All right, let me rephrase that. Do you dislike where you lay your head at night? And number 3, are you ready to do something about it?
Yes! 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 Yes!
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Steven, the 918 agent, and today we are talking about the top places to move to if you are a remote worker. Now, disclaimer, this is my top 5, guys. There are bunches of great cities to live in here in the United States. So if you have a place that you want to recommend, please let me know down in the description below, and also let me know what you think about my list. And then maybe I can make a part 2. What's up? If you haven't done so, please subscribe to this channel. You guys have been doing amazing. I'm trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the year, so if you can do me a huge favor and subscribe to this channel, it helps me out a lot. Also, last thing, down in the description below, there's an ultimate guide of the Tulsa area. So buying, selling, things to do, all that great stuff. Down in the link in the description. So if you want that free guide, let me know. I am a Tulsa real estate agent, so if you need any help on that standpoint, please let me know too. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the top cities to live in if you're a remote worker. Let's get it going and let's get it rolling. The first city we're going to be talking about is Portland, Maine. Now, nothing against Portland, Oregon, but we're going to be talking about Portland, Maine because it has been ranking high on everybody's top cities to live in here in the United States. Portland is a beautiful coastal city that offers charming architecture and proximity to spectacular nature. This includes Maine's rocky beaches, marshes, and forests. Portland, Maine is also a thriving restaurant scene. Hey, are you a fan of craft beer? Because if you are, Portland has the highest count of craft breweries per capita in the country. With Portland's population of less than 70,000, you could be forgiven for thinking that it has the economy of a sleepy vacation town.
Sleeping.
But in fact, in the last few years, Portland has emerged as something of a startup and tech mecca. Boulder, Colorado. Boulder tops the U.S. News top place to live in the United States for 2020 and 2021. It also comes on the list for the #1 place for the quality of life and is considered the 7th safest city in the country. And it's no wonder why Boulder ranks so high above the rest of the competition because it sits over 5,000 feet of elevation.
Not funny.
What? Come on, guys. That was funny, right? Is that good? Nobody? All right. Boulder is located in the foothills of the majestic Rocky Mountains with a population of roughly 100,000. Boulder is small enough to feel like a cozy town, but big enough to have plenty to do. Boulder is located just 25 miles from Denver, which adds to the best of both worlds. If you're hoping to move to Boulder as a remote worker, you'll be in good company. Even before the pandemic, Colorado has been a great place for remote workers. In 2018, Colorado even boosted the highest concentration of remote workers in the United States, with 7.9% of the population working from home. Real quick, remember to follow me on Instagram at the 918 agent. Also, you can find a link in the description below. Also there, you go ahead and get those free guides. You know, you might learn something.
Watch! You might learn something!
The next city we're going to cover is Tulsa, Oklahoma, and that is actually my city. I've covered a lot of videos over Tulsa, so if you want to click that playlist right there, that'll give you everything you need to know about Tulsa. I go over the pros and cons, cost of living, where to live, and things to do in Tulsa, so make sure you click that video. Tulsa also has a great program for remote workers. So click that link and you'll learn everything you need to know about the program Tulsa Remote, which will give you, if you're a remote worker, $10,000 to move to Tulsa. Tulsa is a city of about 400,000 residents, and we just actually hit over 1 million residents in our greater Tulsa area. There are about 134 parks within the city limits, and also there's a lot of great lakes around the Tulsa area, a lot of lakes. Tulsa has a thriving art scene and rich in musical history. Tulsa has a great choice of foods and actually has a very strong microbrewery scene. So if you're looking at living somewhere great, come to Tulsa. We'd love to have you. Also, let me know if you have any questions. Reach me at the comment section below or give me a call or email. Love to help you. Speaking of beautiful cities that are perfect for the avid skier.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Burlington, Vermont has a ton to offer the remote worker and also is an all-around fantastic city. Vermont is another state that has offered incentives for workers who are hoping to relocate. In 2020, the state legislature offered 2 types of grants for both remote workers and workers who relocated to the state to work in-state. The incentive involved reimbursement funds to cover expenses from relocating to the state or for expenses associated with working remotely from Vermont. Home to the University of Vermont, Burlington is an electric and vibrant city. It is located on the beautiful Lake Champlain, which borders Vermont, New York, and Canada, and North America's very own Loch Ness Monster.
I give you the Loch Ness Monster.
Take a stroll down beautiful Church Street, a brick-paved paradise, or stop into the many breweries and amazing restaurants in Burlington. Vermont is legendary for, you guessed it, craft beer.
If you're not used to drinking craft beer.
Vermont also has some of the best skiing in the country, with many skiing mountains easily accessible from Burlington. If the snowy peaks of Vermont mountains are a little too cold for you, then you might want to consider something on the opposite side of the climate spectrum, like Tucson, Arizona. Tucson is a fantastic place to live and is a great place for remote workers. Tucson has a very reasonable cost of living, 8% below the national average, with average cost of homes under $200,000. The economy of Tucson is also on the rise. In 2018, reports found that the economy of Tucson was stronger than it had ever been in a decade. While COVID-19 had negative impacts across the entire United States economy, an October 2020 study predicted Arizona's economy would make a full recovery by mid-2021, faster and greater than the U.S. economy. Looking to live somewhere where you don't have to hop in your car to go places?
No, I ride my bike.
Tucson is a great place to commute by bike, and it ranks among the most bikeable cities in America. Combined with its beautiful climate where the temperatures rarely drop below 40 degrees, and you may be ready to trade in your car for a brand new bike. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click my face right there. Also, if you are looking to move to a state and want to get something out of it, like a little bit of money, click that video right there. If you are interested in moving to Tulsa and want to learn more, click that playlist right there and it'll teach you everything you need to know about Tulsa. Thanks for watching. Steven, out.